Okay, the recording is started. And can you see my, it should say dashboard. Can you see that?
I do.
Okay. So I'm going to log out because I want you to see what students see.
Okay.
And we'll do this too because I want to show you how students will access Canvas. Here's how students access Canvas.
Okay.
So you're going to go to our JSU website, jsu.edu.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you will click on this little search icon
Okay.
or magnifying glass. And then here's Canvas.
Okay.
And so they'll click on that, and then the instructions are here for how to set your password.
Okay.
If you click on this link here, this is the home page for Canvas.
All right.
And then here's what students will see here. And the first time they come and set up they'll need to set up their password. And to do that, all they do is click on forgot password.
Okay.
They'll enter their JSU email address, their full one,
Mhm.
and hit request password.
Okay.
And then when that happens, um, Canvas will send an email with a link in it to their student email account. And students will click on that link and then they'll set up their own password.
All right.
So that's how that works. So once they log in, why don't I log in as a student so you can kind of see what students see.
Yeah, because we get questions, I think, mostly from students about it. You know,
Right.
just different questions.
So here's this is a purely a student account.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my dashboard. These are all the courses that I'm in. And the first thing you can do, you can move your tiles around. Each tile represents a course.
Okay.
So, if you feel like some courses are more important to you, you can move them around. You could also give them a name, give them a name, change the name of the course just for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe you want to change that. And it's just for you. It doesn't change the name on for the instructor or for any other student.
Okay.
Um, these little icons let you know if there's anything going on in the class. So this is for announcements, if there are any new announcements.
Okay.
Um, this is any new assignments. And this is any new discussions. Now you can also change the color of the overlay. You can also remove the overlay by going over here and removing the color overlay.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right, they have a to-do list. And this is a list of everything coming up in all of their courses. And they can show all here. And it takes them to this view. So you notice it's a completely different view, and it can lets them see each day.
That's good.
I don't know why it let me out there. It also has any recent feedback that you've received on any grades. This is feedback from faculty.
Okay.
You can click on view all of your grades here,
All right.
and that will give you grades on all the courses that you're in right now.
Wow.
So that's the dashboard from a student perspective.
Well, it's very informative too. I like it.
Good. And so then over here we have, this is called the global navigation menu. And this menu appears no matter where you are in Canvas, it's always there. And so an important thing for students to know is help. Here's the help button.
Okay.
And this has guides and the community. And it also has, like, here's new features. So COVID-19 resources. You could also report a problem. Students have access through chat and phone
Okay.
24/7
Good.
with a Canvas support. So they can call that number or they can click on this icon here
Mm-hmm.
and start a chat with Canvas support. And again, that's available 24/7. They can also contact us from here.
Okay.
So we've also got our account up here. Click on the account. You can go to notifications. Now, notifications, this is how you determine how often you are reminded of certain things.
Yeah.
And this is at the global level. Okay. So this will impact all of your courses. Now, you can also go into individual courses and change that. So you can have a global set standard for all of them, but maybe there's one course that you want notifications for more quickly.
Okay.
You could add for all your devices here. You could have
Mm-hmm.
push notifications. And this is really up to the students. I would encourage them to come in here and look at their look at what they want to do, how often they want to be updated. So, for example, if you click here right now, this is on a weekly summary. Maybe you want a daily summary. Maybe you don't want it, you know. Right now, announcements. If an instructor sends out an announcement, I get it immediately. When an assignment is graded, I get it immediately. So there are certain things in there in your notifications as a student that you do want immediately.
Sure.
So you want that, and by default, some of these things are set by default. So, so the next thing we have is your profile, and to edit your picture, add a profile picture, you can just click on it and add your picture. You can edit your profile by adding a biography, any important links. Maybe you have a LinkedIn page that you want to show your instructors or another website. And then you can go to the settings page, which is here. And you can edit your settings here. And this is where you can change your pronouns if you want to do that. And then you can also change your time zone. You can even change this, and this is also where you change your password. And you can change your default language if you're not an English speaker first. You can add other email addresses here. You can add other contact methods. So, for example, you can add your cell phone here to get text messages. Your email, another email address. Maybe you have another email address you'd like to add.
So Canvas probably has more up-to-date contact information than regular JSU in Banner.
So any data, so all the data that Canvas gets, we get it from Banner.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's where all of the student enrollment and instructor enrollment data.
Yeah, all comes from Banner.
Yeah, it all comes from Banner.
Okay.
Let's see what else. There is a file section. I wouldn't mention it to students because there's very little storage space, and they'd be better off using their OneDrive
Mm-hmm.
to save stuff.
Right.
And really, there's really not anything else over here they really need to know about as a student. Course evaluations, that's evaluation kit. So, I mean, if there's any evaluations out at a time, they can access them there. But they also receive other notifications. Again, here's the dashboard. That's where you land when you come in. And then we've also got this courses section. So if you click on courses, it gives you a list of all the courses you're in. But if you don't, maybe you don't see one on the dashboard, or maybe you want to clean up the dashboard. There's too many. If you want to do that, just go to all courses. And if you look here, see where it's white?
Yes.
That means that it's not on the dashboard.
Okay.
And the ones that are orange means that they are. So
Okay.
if I want to take some off the dashboard, I just go through here. And some of these I don't need to be on the dashboard. Let's see. I'm just going to take a bunch of them off so you can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Then go back to your dashboard. See?
Oh, okay.
These courses are now. And you can always go back and change that.
Okay.
In Canvas, instructors can create groups within courses, like working groups for group projects and stuff like that. If they do that, then they'll see this area called groups, and they can access any of their course groups from here. They just click on it, and they just click on that group. They can also access it in their course, but they can access it here too. They have a calendar. Here's the student calendar. And here are all the calendars. In order to see anything that shows up on the calendar, you actually have to, turn on the calendar here.
Okay.
And you'll notice these things over here. These, if an instructor has any assignments, discussions, or quizzes with due dates in the course, then they will automatically show up on the instructor or on the calendar here, and the student can click on it in their calendar.
Okay.
And they can go straight to the assignment from their calendar.
Good.
They've also got an inbox. This is the internal Canvas email system. It's an inbox. It's also called Conversations. To start a conversation, click here on the Compose, and then you just select your course. And then you just pick out who you want. Now it's important here, this little check here. If you check this, that means that you're sending you are sending the email to everyone, but it's as though you're starting an individual conversation with each person.
Okay.
If you don't select that, have you ever been stuck in a group text on your phone?
Yes.
That's what will happen.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you, even if you're my friend, I don't want to be in a group chat
Exactly.
on my phone. I hate it. So always make sure you check that.
Okay.
And then you send it. Now, the good thing about this is any of the emails that you send from inside Canvas here, they also go to your gym email.
Okay.
And you can also respond from your gym email. So you don't have to go back into Canvas and do it in Canvas. You can just email them back from your gym email.
Good.
Let's see. Here's the history. I mean, it's not particularly helpful, but
Yeah.
why don't we look inside a course
Okay.
as a student and we'll take a look at some things. So let's go here. So here's a typical Canvas course, and here's the home page, and then here's the navigation menu. And some of the courses will be different. Um, we usually tell instructors to use the modules, and you put all of your assignments and discussions and quizzes in the modules. But some instructors prefer to also have them available here. So I have assignments, modules, discussions, and quizzes all open. There's also an assignments area where students can click and see assignments that have been sent. They also go to gym email. Here's assignments. And let's see. Let's click. Okay, so here, this is what it looks like when a student starts an assignment. They'll click on it like I did.
Yeah.
And you'll notice this is a file upload.
Okay.
So they'll click on Start Assignment. And then they'll have these options typically. So they have the file upload here, which is here. It's a webcam here. They can do Google Doc, Google Drive, or Office 365. So it syncs to their account.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's what it looks like when they upload a file. I'm just going to do a random file. They can also leave a comment for the instructor. Then they can submit the assignment. And this is what it looks like when they submit. See that? The party.
Yeah, I did.
So that lets them know that they submitted it successfully.
Good.
Now, in terms of due dates, if an assignment has a due date and it only has a due date, they can still come in after the submission attempt and submit again.
Mm-hmm.
But if it has an until date, then it closes.
Okay.
So it's like a range, you open at a certain time and close at a certain time,
Yeah.
and it will actually close. Now, once you submit that, what are my grades? Here's the grades. Here's what the grades look like. So it gives me all of my assignments for this course, and I can change the course too.
Mm-hmm.
It shows me how assignments are calculated in this course right here.
Okay.
I can print my grades if I want. I can even go in, they have what if scenarios. So you remember when you were a student and you would, on your own, you would get out your notebook and your pencil or pen, and you would start going, okay, I'm at the midpoint of the semester. What do I need to get an A in this course?
Yeah.
What do I need to get on test 3? What do I need to get on this project? So you start plugging in numbers, right?
Yes.
Now, in Canvas, you can do that too.
Okay.
And so right here, this is out of 2 points. I can go in here and say, well, what if I do get a 2? And then here, what if I get an 80? So the students can go down there and see, and at the bottom they'll see. Basically, they can figure out on their own in Canvas what they need to get to score a certain grade.
Oh, I would definitely be using that for me.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
this only impacts the student's view. It doesn't actually change their grade.
Right.
Um, some instructors use a syllabus, the syllabus link. And really it's not a syllabus, it's more of a due date list.
Okay.
And if instructors have due dates assigned, they'll be listed in order of the due date. And if they don't, then they'll be listed down here.
Okay.
Under modules, let's take a look at modules. So here's what some modules look like. And so, like here's one. This is it's a learning unit. And so you actually navigate the module that there are little buttons at the bottom, previous and next. Let's see. No, I didn't fill this one out. That's okay. Let's see. You can access the library here. It will, and if it's a real course, it will actually take the student directly to the librarian that is assigned to that course. It will take them to their page. So it will take to Paula or Allison, Bethany.
Yeah.
So it'll be their actual landing page, which is good.
Good.
Students can access tutorials here if they want. So tips for adjusting the e-learning, to online students, with all these different tutorials that they can use if they want.
That was helpful.
And let's see. Kaltura is a video recording and uploading area.
Okay.
Software program.
All right.
So the only way that students can use this though is if it's enabled in the course.
Gotcha.
So you would click on Kaltura My Media, and then you can upload a video you've already recorded right here. Or you can pull out a YouTube video, or you can record a new video using Kaltura Capture, and that's actually a little app that downloads on your computer.
Okay.
So if students want to do any video presentations or projects, they can use that if they want to. Let's see. I think I've gone through most of this. Oh, so I talked earlier about global navigations. Here's where you can access the notifications.
Okay.
So this is just for this course, and you can change the notifications just for this course if you want.
Okay.
Students can also access tutor.com here. So they get tutoring 24/7. That's really more for freshmen and sophomore.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're in graduate studies, so the new one has a link to the new Student Success Center, academic support, and then has a link to the Writing Center as well. So that may be more useful to you.
Yes.
And why don't I log out of that and show you that?
Okay.
let's. So here's what it would look like. So here's the academic support. When you click on it,
Okay.
takes them to tutor.com, student success, JSU Writing Center, and disability resources.
That's awesome.
And it's also in the actual course under academic support.
Mm-hmm.
And this module is in every course for students. Orientation and student support. So there's tips for online learning, FAQs.
So just about anything they need to know, they can find right here.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Absolute basics. Exactly what you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Then here's, this is more probably what you, in terms of student success, or in the Writing Center.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's policies that are university-wide: academic honesty, DSS, military-connected, Title IX, and privacy. And let's see. And then technical support and technical requirements.
Okay.
And that's really, I think that's it. Did you have any specific questions?
No, I'm just amazed at all the information that's available. That's great. I think it's great. But no, it does answer my questions about Canvas, and the things that we might use it for, some of our instructors. So that it helps us to answer some questions for students
Right.
and how to get here to there, move around.
So chances are what I'll do is, I'll stop recording.
Okay.
And let's